Hey, what is going on, guys? Infernal here, and today is my 4th episode of my Mobile Calamity Let's Play series. Now, if you are new to this series, I would recommend you to watch at the very beginning of the series so you can watch through and watch me progress through the whole series. Now, in this episode, I'm planning on getting my life crystals to max, as well as exploring the rest of the surface of the world, because as you can see, I haven't explored very much of the surface. I've just explored a little bit on both sides, and then I stopped. But since I've been doing a lot of caving recently in the past 2 episodes, I'm not going to show you guys me go caving for even more life crystals, because I think that's just probably gotten boring at this point. So I'm just going to do a cut to where I get a bunch of life crystals. Okay, so I've gotten myself 5 more life crystals, which will bring me up to the max amount of health for pre-hard mode till we unlock life fruits. But now I have max life crystals, so that'll be very helpful once I go ahead and do more boss fights in pre-hard mode. Now, what I'm planning on doing now is I want to go ahead and explore more of the surface of my world, like I said a bit ago, but I also want to fight the Eye of Cthulhu, or whatever he's retextured as. So what I'm gonna do to prepare for that fight is I want to make more flaming arrows, because I don't have very much. I only have 90, so I'm gonna need to make some more torches. So I'm going to craft a bunch of these, and then I'm going to make a bunch of flaming arrows. How many do? Okay, 110. I don't think that's enough. I'll make just a little bit more, I guess, if I can. I don't think I can make more. Okay, I'm just gonna stick with 110 flaming arrows for now, and I can always move on to my melee weapon. And I think I have the demolitionist move in. Yep. I'm gonna buy a bunch of grenades from him, because grenades can be very helpful against boss fights, especially. I did not mean to use the nurse. Especially against like early bosses, they can deal a lot of damage to them. So I'm gonna go ahead and, okay, I don't have enough money. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some money from my piggy bank, because 1.2.4, it doesn't automatically use the money from your piggy bank. You have to actually take it out of there, which is a bit annoying, but not that big of a deal. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy a stack of grenades. Okay, so I went ahead and bought 51 grenades, which isn't a stack of grenades like I said, but I wanted to save some money, because as you can see, I don't have very much money anymore. But 51 grenades should be enough, especially because I already have a bow on me. So I'm pretty sure I'll have enough for that. But as well as, if you are brand new around here, could you please like and subscribe to my channel? It really does help me out a lot. Over 90% of you who are watching my videos have not subscribed to my channel, so I would really appreciate it if you could go ahead and do that. As well as if you want to join my Discord server or my subreddit, I will leave both those links in the description of this video, so go ahead and join those. But I'm going to wait until it becomes nighttime, and I will spawn in the Eye of Cthulhu. Okay, so while I'm waiting, as you can see, I have this summon in the top right of my inventory bar, but the retextured version of the Eye of Cthulhu is actually Supreme Calamitas, and in the actual Calamity mod, this boss is actually the final boss for the entire game, and in the texture pack, it's only the Eye of Cthulhu, but like I said, they can't really add it as the final boss, because, you know, it's just a texture pack, they can't add bosses, so, but it's pretty cool that I get to fight Supreme Calamitas, and as you can see, it's starting to get a bit darker now, so I'm just gonna cut until it's fully nighttime now. Okay, so it is fully nighttime now, so I'm going to summon the Calamitas, and let me swap my grenades out. Okay, there he is, he's right there. Alright, so my strategy for this boss battle fight is I'm going to be running around this arena. Oh crap, I can't zoom out more. I'm just gonna run around the arena trying to dodge all of his attacks. This might not end up going very well, but okay, well, we're actually dealing quite a bit of damage to him here. We're definitely gonna win this. But I'm just gonna keep running around shooting arrows. Let me swap to some grenades. This will help clear out his minions, and as we can see, it goes to his second form, and it actually changes this texture of Calamitas. This texture pack is so cool. Like, look how cool this guy is. Ow, I just did a bunch of damage to myself with these grenades. But this texture pack is so cool. Like, look at how this thing just looks. It's just awesome. I don't know how to really explain it more than it's just awesome. Okay, But yeah, this is definitely the closest that we're ever going to get to a texture pack for the mobile version. But there we go. We actually ended up killing Calamitas, or Eye of Cthulhu, and we got ourselves a bunch of Crimtane ore. And I kind of want to fight him some more because I want to get some more Crimtane, so that I can end up making Crimson Armor after we kill the Brain of Cthulhu, or whatever he's retextured as. My guess is he would be retextured as the Perforator, which is a boss in Calamity that is summoned in the Crimson biome. But once we kill him, I'm going to end up making some Crimson Armor. I don't know when I'm going to end up fighting him. Maybe next episode I'll end up fighting him, which is most likely. So I'm going to go get another summon, and I'll be right back once I start fighting Calamitas. Okay, so last time that I ended up fighting him, just a bit ago, I almost killed myself while using grenades, so I'm going to have a healing potion up here with me. But I'm going to try not to use grenades, especially when he's that close to me, because yeah, previously I almost killed myself with my own grenades, so I'm going to try not to do that. Okay, so these arrows really deal a bunch of damage, and in the 1.4 version, I'm pretty sure that all the bosses in this, or not 1.4 version, sorry, I meant to say in the 1.2.4 version of Terraria, for the mobile version at least, all the bosses in the game actually had less health than what they do in the 1.3 version. So I think they did that just to make it a bit more fair, because, you know, the controls and all that stuff. Are these holy arrows? No, these are Jester arrows, I think. Yeah, Jester's arrows. I have Jester's arrows, okay. I guess I ran out of my other arrows. I'm gonna end up using my grenades. Should have gotten more ammo, more grenades, but, you know, that's fine. I should be able to kill him still anyways. He's pretty low, he's on red HP. I'm gonna keep chucking my grenades at him until he eventually dies. Maybe a few more grenades and then he'll be down. Let's see. Yep, and there he goes. But yeah, in the 1.2.4 version, which is the version we're playing on right here, yeah, all the bosses in this mode have less health, so I think they did that just to make it a bit more fair. So yeah, there we go. We killed Supreme Calamitas, or just Calamitas, 2 times, and we got ourselves 131 Crimtane ore, which should be enough to make a full set of Crimson Armor once we kill the Brain of Cthulhu, or whatever he's retextured as. But I'm going to go ahead and smelt up all of these ores. Actually, it'll be a good idea to put all my money inside my piggy bank. So let me go to my... Why is it keep... If you look at this, it keeps scrolling up for some reason when I try scrolling down. Man, we got 6 gold, 27 silver, and 65 copper, which is quite a lot. So now we actually have quite a bit more money on us, too. So that's very nice. So I'm going to go ahead smelt all this Crimtane bars. How many can we make? 32. Okay, that's not bad. I wonder how much it is for the full set. I don't think I can figure that out. No, it won't tell me. And I can't ask the guide because that's a 1.3 feature. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and store all my items that I just got from fighting the boss. And then I'm going to go ahead and explore more of the surface of my world. And before I actually go ahead and explore more of the surface of my world, since I got a bunch of Crimtane, I think I'm going to make the Blood Butcherer, which is a very big upgrade to the sword I already have. This is, or the spear I have, 8 melee damage, and then this does 22. No modifier on it, which kind of sucks. At least it doesn't have a bad modifier, because then I'd be stuck with that. But this is going to be way better. Before, it took so many hits to kill these enemies, and now I can just kill them way faster than I could before. Alright, so I waited for it to become daytime so that I could see better while exploring the surface of my world, and it says... Okay, we're gonna get a new NPC moving in real soon. I don't know which one that is, but we're gonna be getting one moving in real soon. Oh, I think that's the Dryad, because we just killed a boss. Yep, it's the Dryad. Alright. Don't really need her, but I'm just gonna go ahead and explore the left of my world, which has snow biome, and as well as it has a crimson biome. So I don't think I'm gonna explore any of the crimson caves yet. I will do that next episode, which I'm planning on fighting the Brain of Cthulhu / whatever he's retextured as. So yeah, I'll explore that later on next episode. But so far, I'm just gonna explore more of the snow biome, and I believe the dungeon should spawn on this side of the world, and maybe we could even get ourselves a water bolt, which would be a very good weapon for us to be getting. I do have a bunch of fallen stars. I haven't made any mana crystals yet, but if we do get a water bolt, I'm gonna definitely make some mana crystals, use those up so I could use that mana crystal or the water bolt on our next boss fights, which will be extremely helpful because it is a very useful weapon. Alright, so we made it to our desert, and man, look how fast this weapon kills these enemies. This Blood Butcher was definitely a smart upgrade to do, because my spear was, kinda not, it wasn't very good of a weapon, to be honest. But, so this is gonna be way more helpful now. And we've made it to the snow biome. I believe we stopped somewhere up here. Let me check the map. Where did I stop going? Okay, yep, on this hill over to the left over here is where I stopped exploring last time. Ooh, what's this? Crystalline slime. Haven't seen that enemy yet. That's a new enemy. I believe I can just climb up here with my shoe spikes. Get me up. Can I get up here? Okay, there we go. Climbing up, and yeah, this is a crimson snow biome, which is interesting. So if I ever wanted to get that, Duke Fishron Pigron mount, I could always get that. And there's a bunch of caves here. I think I'm just gonna skip past all of these caves because I really just want to focus on exploring the surface. And where's our first crimson cave gonna spawn in? There's our first face monster. Okay, here's the crimson cave. I can't jump over this or climb over it, so I'm gonna need to pull out some rope here. And let me just place this down. Alright. And let me just climb up. Oh wait, I think I could just jump up. I don't think I even used the rope there. I think I just climbed up there. Okay, interesting. Maybe I can climb up the next ones. But if I find any surface chests that have any accessories, that would be very nice to find. Oh, and we got a surface chest down there. Oh, dang it, it's kind of bad. I believe we already have an aglet too. Yeah. And the aglet we already have is better because it's guarding 2 defense. That one's just movement speed. I'm not going to grab the chest. I don't think I really need it, to be honest. And it'd be nice if there was sword shrines that spawned underground, but there isn't in this version, sadly, so I can't get any enchanted swords or arcalis. But there's another chest here. Let's hope there's something good. Okay, we got an umbrella, so nothing good in this chest. I'll take the grenades, though. Don't need that magic mirror because I already have one. I should probably be chopping down these trees, but I don't really need them at the moment. And we have found our living tree, and this living tree does actually have a underground part, so I'm going to go ahead and go down here and open up the chest. Oh, crap, there's a giant cave here. I'm going to need to use my rope to get up. I don't have very much rope. Ooh, what is that enemy? I've never seen that enemy before. Where did it go? Don't tell me it despawned. Despawned. What was that thing? I've never seen something like that before. Huh, that's interesting. Okay, well now I've gotten myself even farther down here. Okay, this isn't good. I'm just gonna cut to once I get back up because, oh, wait, the enemy's back. Forgotten one. What is this retextured as? Skull fragment. What is this? You know what I think this is? I think this might be retextured as a goblin scout. And then the goblin army, it says skull fragment. I think the goblin army might be retextured as some sort of skull event from the Calamity. But I'm going to just cut once I get back up to the top. Okay, so I've made it back up, so let's see what's inside this chest. Okay. Ooh, we got 2 accessories in this one. We gotta increase maximum mana by 20 and slowly increase regeneration of life, which does have an extra melee speed, which is nice. This doesn't have a modifier, but I mean, I might as well have them both equipped. I think it auto-equipped them. Yeah, auto-equipped them because I don't have any other accessories, and that'll increase my life regeneration, so that'll be helpful. And I'm gonna take this chest here. I'm gonna go climb up to the top of this cave here, or this living wood tree, and I'm going to explore more to the left of my world, and looks like we have another chest here. Let's see what's inside. Okay, nothing good in here. I'll take, wait. Said this is chaotic ore, but it's not textured. That's a bit weird. Must be some sort of visual glitch. Okay, don't need any of those other items in there. So let's go ahead and move more to the left. Alright, so far we found quite a bit of chests. We haven't gotten lucky, because most of the chests that we have found haven't had any good items in them. Except for that living wood tree. That living wood tree had some good items. Okay, so we have found our dungeon over here. I'm gonna explore over to the other side of the dungeon. On the left of the dungeon, we got our old man. I don't know when I'm gonna fight Skeletron. Maybe a few episodes in the future. Let's see. Is there gonna be any water bolts? Okay. There's not very many books in here. I don't see any. I don't want to go too far down. Any water bolts there? No, I don't see any water bolts. Dang it. Okay, that's not that big of a deal. I'm gonna go ahead and just go over to the left side of my dungeon. And so I'm gonna be right back once I get to the top of my dungeon. Okay, so I made it over my dungeon, and I should be able to just climb up this part with my shoe spikes. And it is getting a bit darker, as well as, I mean, it's not very much of a big deal if it does get dark. It'll only spawn zombies and stuff. But maybe the angler will spawn on this side of my world. Oh, look, and we have the angler right here. He's not even floating in the water. Alright, so we can do fishing quests if we wanted to. I'm gonna see if there's any water chests, ocean chests under here that I can get before I magic mirror. Okay, no, the sea urchin. Doesn't look like there's any underwater chests, sadly. Not that big of a deal. The other side should have some chests. Okay, so here is one. I'm running out of air. So we got water walking boots. My inventory's full. What can I get rid of? I don't need this blinker. I can throw that away. Okay, so there's that. Is there any other... Okay, I'm starting to drown. I do kind of want this chest, though. So I'm going to take it before I magic mirror. I'm going to lose some health here, but that doesn't matter. Okay, let me take this. Water chest. Okay, magic mirror. Alright, so that's what's on the left side of our world. We didn't find too much interesting stuff. I mean, we did get some chests and some accessories, so I guess that's always good. Did I get any extra money? If I did, yeah, I'm going to store this here. Okay, so I do have a lot of stuff on me. My inventory's full, so I'm going to go ahead and store all of my items before I go ahead and explore the right side of my world. Okay, so I went ahead and stored a bunch more stuff from my inventory. As you can see, it's way more opened up now. So I'm gonna go ahead and start exploring on the right side of my world. I believe when I stopped exploring over to the right side of my world was when once I found the jungle biome. Because at the time when I first found the jungle biome, I was very underpowered, and if I went to explore more, I would have probably died. So yeah, but now since I have max life crystals, I'm definitely going to be able to explore the rest of my jungle biome and over to the rest of my world as well. Oh yeah, I have water walking boots, so I mean I can walk on the water now. Okay, yeah, all my accessory slots are full, so if I do end up finding any better accessories now, I'm going to definitely swap them out for some other accessories, but only if they're better. So I'm probably going to swap out the water walking boots because, you know, that's not very useful or anything. Okay, so we are coming across our desert biome, which the jungle biome is right at the edge of this desert biome, so maybe we'll find some chests on the surface over here on the right side of my world, and maybe we'll find some more water chests inside of my ocean biome as well, which would be nice. If I had to get any item from the ocean chests, I would probably want, I feel like, I mean, I don't really need any of the items from the ocean chests, to be honest. I'd probably just sell the accessories or store them or something. Okay, but this looks like it's going to be our underground cave here. Not something I want to explore yet, but it's nice to know that it's right here. Let me place some rope so I can actually get out. Okay. Okay, the zombie's gonna hit me down into the cave more. No, I don't want that. Okay, and there's a jungle bat here. Can I jump up here? Okay, yep, barely made it. Okay, can I jump up there? No. Okay, I'm gonna place some rope down here so I can get up. Don't need that much, only placed 3 down. That was enough for me to make it up there. So I'm gonna keep going over here. And since it is nighttime, I'm gonna collect as much fallen stars as I can. Maybe even some moon glow. Because the fallen stars will help me increase my mana, and I don't have very much mana. But looks like we found another chest. Okay, we got climbing claws. I think we have... Okay, yeah. So once we get the goblin tinkerer, we should be able to combine those two together. And like I said, yep, I'm going to definitely swap these out for my water walking boots. Actually, no. I'm going to swap them out for my mana regeneration band, because it doesn't have a modifier, and as well as I'm not even using any mana weapons, so there's not really a reason for me to have it equipped. So that was probably the best thing for me to swap it out for. And this is a pretty high gap. I don't think I'll be able to place a rope up there as zombies. And our jungle biome seems to be pretty large here. I wonder when it's gonna end. And these water walking boots are kind of helpful. I mean, it does make me walk faster once there is any water like here, unless I fall into it like I just did. But yeah, it does make me walk faster. And it looks like we have another crimson biome on the right side of our world, which is interesting. So we have 2 crimson biomes in this world. Before we go to hard mode, I might try stopping the crimson to spread, so I might dig a giant hole that goes down to stop it from spreading. But this gap is too big for me to use rope, and I'm already low on it, so I'm going to use all this dirt. Actually ended up, Astral Flyer. I think this is retextured as the Chimeras, actually. Yeah, this is the Chimeras. So that's interesting. Those look pretty cool. Haven't seen any of those yet. I'm pretty sure this is like the first episode where we really ended up going and exploring the Crimson biome. Okay, so we got another Crimson Cave right here. In the 1.2.4 version, since you just saw me get that banner, sadly, banners in the 1.2.4 version don't actually help you deal more damage to any of the enemies. They're just kind of for decoration, sadly. But, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, and this is a pretty cool one of those spider retextures. It looks like he's kind of freaking out right there, flipping upside down a bunch. Those look pretty cool too. They look like they're based off of the same theme as the Chimeras were retextured as. And how far into the world have we gotten? I'm surprised. The jungle, as you can see here, is still kind of the jungle is still going. This is a pretty large jungle. I mean, actually, it's not too large, but I mean, it is still pretty big jungle. And it's starting to become a normal forest biome here, so the jungle is starting to end, which is nice. Sadly, we didn't find any surface chests inside the jungle, which I'm surprised about. This is actually, or I meant to say desert, but this isn't even actually a desert. Okay, so we found our ocean biome. Oh, and there's one of those, whatever the Goblin Scouts are retextured as. I'm gonna kill it because I want to get the summon for the Goblin Army, so I'll get those skull fragments, or whatever the Goblin Army's retextured as. That'd be interesting to fight the Goblin Army, to see what it's retextured as, because it's going to be some sort of skull army by the looks of it. So let's see what any ocean chests we can find down in here, or if we can even find any, because we're getting unlucky with the ocean chests we're finding. Okay, here's one. We got a beach ball, some copper bars. Okay, I might as well just take it. Don't really need it, to be honest. Okay, I think, yeah, my inventory is now full. Oh, and here's an orca. This is a mobile 1.2.4 enemy that isn't actually in the game anymore. It was taken out. It's a retexture of a shark, so I can understand why they got rid of it, and I'm drowning, so I'm going to need a magic mirror. But yeah, it's kind of like how they removed arch wyverns as well, which I'm actually glad they removed arch wyverns. Those things did so much damage, they had so much health. But okay, so that's basically what we found on the right side of our world. We got a bunch of stuff, some ocean chests and all that. Now we know what the surface of our world looks like. So we have 2 crimson biomes on both sides of our world, one on each side. And I'm gonna go ahead and store all of this. Okay, so I think I'm going to end today's episode right here. In this episode, we ended up getting quite a bit of progress, actually. So we ended up maxing out our life crystals, so we have max HP for pre-hard mode, and as well as we explored both the left side and right side to the ends of our world. So we got Crimson and our dungeon over here. Sadly, we did not find a water bolt. It would have been nice to find a water bolt, but sadly we did not. And over here we have our jungle, another crimson biome, and another ocean biome over there. So yeah, that's pretty much what we did in this episode, as well as we got all of these accessories. We got water walking boots, climbing claws, regeneration band, and that mana band. So I'm going to end the episode here. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help me out a lot, as well as my Discord link and my subreddit link will be in the description of this video. And anyways, that will be it, and goodbye.